Hello, everybody, and welcome to another broadcast here on Bloodhound Sports. My name is Nick St. Clair. Joining me at kickoff will be Dr. Tim Wondra for tonight's kickoff coverage against the Fairfield Trojans. This is another Bloodhound football game. We're going to jump into the Penn City Current pregame show. Huge shout out once again to Chuck Vandenberg and head football coach Derek Doherty for their time again this week. Hope you enjoy the show. We'll be back here in just about 23 minutes or so to look into some stats from last week and get ready for kickoff. Thank you for watching here on Bloodhound Sports.
So we're here week two. We're with head coach Derek Doherty. I think last year we used to do these in the afternoon. I think I'm going to need to bring a cup of coffee from now on. 8 a.m. is early. Fairfield comes in this week. But let's talk a little bit about last week. After the game last week, you said something about just didn't play your kind of game. It was hotter than a bugger out there. I mean, if you sat on the concrete railing of Braceville Stadium, there was no air at all. It was just a sweat box. It was literally a sauna. But once you got on the field, there was a little bit of a breeze. But was this just the heat first game? I mean, you just didn't seem to be happy with your offensive production there.
Yeah, probably all of the above. You're right. It was suffocating down there. We don't have a lot of depth, so we had guys going, two ways, and some of them playing special teams as well. And that's just kind of the hand that we're dealt, and that's fine. Really proud of our kids for finding a way and just digging down. I think, I'm going to credit wrestling a lot there. A lot of our guys are wrestlers, and for some reason, wrestlers can struggle more than others, and I think it's kind of how we practice and stuff in the wrestling season. But yeah, just really proud of them for digging down. It wasn't a beautiful game by any means. It was actually a really ugly game, but we found a way, and I think that's credit to our kids and credit to the culture.
Yeah, the wrestling. Let's go to that a little bit because you came up in that arena. We've all seen the success Fort Madison has had on the mat, but that's a different that prepares you a little different for football because you're used to working in heat. Heat's part of the game in wrestling. At least it used to be part of the game in wrestling. So these kids, I think I saw Henry Wiseman go down, cramp up one time. Maybe one other person. Burlington didn't really cramp up that much. Is that a testament to the athletic enhancement program that's going on at Fort Madison?
Yeah. Hopefully, we train specific to what we need as athletes. I mean, there's misconceptions about what athletic enhancement is, and some people think it's just lifting weights. Yeah, we have big, strong kids, but we train 360 degrees, and we're training athletes. And we did have a little bit of a cramping issue, and both teams did. I know Gabe Robinson, he was talking about how his calves were cramping after the game, and they were fighting some of that stuff, and that's just going to happen. I mean, it's football, and that happens in cold weather too. So. But as far as minimizing the cramping, yeah, we feel like we're doing the right things in athletic enhancement to help minimize that. The whole wrestling thing, I guess suffer is the word that I was looking for earlier. Wrestlers just seem to be able to suffer longer than other people because wrestling is just a tough sport. And we have a lot of kids that go out for wrestling not because they want to be wrestlers. I think some of that is credit to Coach Smith because they want to be around him. Right. They know what that man can do for them, and they want to be really good football players. Yeah. And so you got a guy like C.J. Arnett, Justin Maitner, and the list goes on and on of kids who probably aren't quote-unquote wrestlers, but they go out for wrestling and they do a dang good job for us. Mm-hmm. So, and then on the other hand, you have guys like Ike Thatcher and Teague Smith, and Hayden Segoviano has kind of turned into a wrestler. Yeah. I don't know if he would tell you that, but the kid's pretty dang skilled. Yeah. So I think that there's a lot of credit that needs to be thrown that way. And the kids that aren't wrestling, most of them are playing basketball. Yeah. And so they're out doing things all the time. That's good.
Yeah, and then you talked about training for 360 degrees. I think they played in 360 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
It was hot down there. And usually you see kids on the ground, and the trainer's out there stretching them out. And we only saw that a couple times, so I think that really is a testament to how prepared those kids were. Let's talk about the production. You had about 180 yards total offense. I thought Marcus found some good holes and was starting to open his eyes a little bit about running. in the second quarter. But first quarter, bang, they come down and kind of had you on the back of your heels a little bit. And then you guys made some adjustments there. Talk about a little bit about what adjustments that the defensive coordinator made for you there to kind of shut that run down, aside from Robinson's 54-yarder that he spun out of a tackle on.
Yeah, Travis Colin, that guy's a wizard. You know, looking back the last couple of years, he's the guy that made a lot of our in-game adjustments that have won us games before he was the defensive coordinator. A lot of our adjustments, honestly, were just mentally, and we're slow starters right now, and we've got to fix that. That's been an urgent message to our kids. We're accepting feedback from them. How do we stop this? How do we stop the slow start? Because we felt that way in the scrimmage, almost like we were letting them bring the game to us. And then Burlington, yeah, they did a great job. They came out and they were ready to go. They've got a good football team, and they ran that ball through the C gap and beat us up with it. And we just needed to tighten it down there. We needed to get a little more physical. Our edge players needed to set an edge, and you know, at the same time, not just set the edge, but close it down while you're setting it. And that was something that we were doing. Yeah, we're turning them in. Well, when the hole is so big that I could run through it, you know, that's a problem. So they did a good job of just really buckling down and finding a way. And again, we knew they were going to get their yards. That's how their offense is set up. You know, some people might not like the defensive philosophy of bend, don't break, but I felt like we did a good job of that. And you know what? That's who we are. We're going to bend, you know, but we can't break. And I feel like, for the most part, we did a good job there.
Well, and I think that the kids reacted to that. And I think that the kids will buy into that bend and break, because you don't see them hang their heads on a big play.
Well,
see
you know,
them go right back to work.
In the past, mentally, we would, you know, not get off the field on a third down, and our kids would just, like, hang their head and bad body language. And you just knew that it was going to be a long series probably, you know, and our kids just, they reset. They understand the game of football. Offenses are set up to have successes. You're not going to, you know, hold people to 0 yards and all of that. So I think the football IQ of our team is going up. They understand that offenses are set up to have some successes, but we got to minimize their successes. And the big thing for us is we don't want explosive scores. We did give one up, you know, not happy about that. We've got to be the surest tacklers in the state. That's what we've been talking about. That goes back to Burlington 2 years ago, most important series of the season, and we missed 7 tackles on one play. And they go in to score, and we get kicked out of the playoffs. It's something that I'll never, ever get out of my head.
Yeah, you just had me go back to the playoffs. I talked to a couple of parents after Brunton scored that first touchdown. It's like, oh, it's going to be could be a long night, and they're like, no, they'll adjust to that. They'll get that adjusted, and that's exactly what happened. And the reason I bring that up is that people are starting to understand your program.
Yeah.
I mean, the parents, the fans, everybody's like, oh, no, they'll make an adjustment. That'll get taken care of.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, thank you for sharing that, because, you know, sometimes when you're down there with the schematics, it's easy to be the coach. I'm really good at it on Sundays, watching the TV screen and telling the Dallas Cowboys what they should be running, right? Well, there's a reason their coaches are getting paid a whole lot of money, and, you know, I'm not. So I appreciate that, and I do agree with you that they're starting, people are understanding what we do, and I have an open philosophy. I told the parents, I will sit down and talk to you about scheme anytime that you want. If I can't explain why we do what we do, then we shouldn't be doing it. And there's a lot of trust there, and that is super appreciated. So yeah, that's awesome.
Fairfield, they're I mean, you're 4-0 against Fairfield. So I don't mean to jinx you. Sorry about that. I think I just did. As he gets up, knocks on wood in the office. Yeah, this is kind of the same football team. They threw the ball 4 times last week, I think. And the Case and Miller kid ran for 240 against a Mount Pleasant team that's certainly in a rebuild mode. They were 0-9 last year, but they put points on the board last year. So it's not like people are looking past anybody in the district. So talk a little bit about what you see in Fairfield, and if Friday night's game in the, you know, in the bowl of Bracewell Stadium help prepare you a little bit for what's coming up this week.
Yeah, Fairfield will be a good football team. no doubt. Coach Wheaton does a fantastic job, and I think that, watching film proved that. They're extremely disciplined. They run the ball hard. They block hard. They're going to be a really, really tough test for us, and that's what we've been telling our kids. Last year was a dogfight. Yeah, they graduated some guys, but they reload right away. I mean, they graduate Max Wheaton, Sam Wheaton's right there, and Sam's a really good player. The Miller kid, I knew he was tough just because we had to deal with him on the wrestling mat, and I know his dad, and that kid's a good athlete. He just had a great night, 240 yards or so on the ground, so that's going to be, that's going to be a challenge, and I hope, actually, I know our guys are excited about that challenge. I mean, we have competitors, so they're going to show up, they're going to compete, they're going to do their best, and it goes back to just our best versus their best. But yeah, they're going to be an extremely disciplined, good football team, and Mount Pleasant looks pretty good on film too. They have they're doing some really nice things.
Yeah.
So
I think they're playing West Burlington this week. Talk about your defense there, because they're going to have that dialed in again. Clearly you don't want a first series, 74-yard touchdown on 9 carries. You're not looking for that kind of execution. But what did these guys learn Friday from what they went through and the reaction they had to the Greyhounds?
Yeah, that'll be shown on the first series, because all the talk is fine and dandy, but it doesn't get the job done. So we admitted that we started slow, that maybe we were excited, but we weren't excited to execute. And that's what football is. It's execution. It's 11 men doing their job, and we've got to be better about that. We can't be so geeked out that we're flying upfield when that's not what we're supposed to do. And I think some of that, we had some guys that was their first Friday night experience, and I can remember mine. I mean, that is adrenaline overload. It is such a great feeling, a feeling that unfortunately never going to have again, right? Probably, but
vicariously.
Right. That's what makes coaching great, is I still get those Friday night feelings, but
well, I have a brother that's on the sideline, and you can see he's extremely vicarious through his kids.
Yeah. I'm a lucky man to get to do that, because it's some of the greatest nights of my life for sure. So, but yeah, I think that we just have to buckle down, and that experience is going to get us there. Even our veteran guys, I think they were just so geeked up to play, and they've had a great summer. They've worked really hard. I think of Teague coming out of 5 months out of a knee surgery, not sure if he's going to be able to play to, we start putting this together. I know that guy was so freaking ready. And CJ, and pre-game, went to go give those guys, every single one of them, when I went to give them 5, about ripped my arm out of the socket. I mean, that's just how geeked out they were. So again, we've just got to understand that all of those feelings are great, but it still comes down to execution.
Yeah. It just seems like every year, I guess my point of reference would be the last 7 years, but it seems like somebody on defense comes out of nowhere. Last year, I think you could say that about Hayden last year. This year, game one, I thought, and even in the scrimmage, but Friday night at Brunton, I thought Jamarcus Klein had a really good football game for a kid that we hadn't heard much about. Ben Ramatowski had a good game. CJ Arnett, I mean, I'm standing next to his dad. He's having a good game because mom and dad are revved up back there. So, I mean, talk about those guys. I mean, we knew a little bit about CJ, but Jamarcus just kind of out of nowhere, and I think he's playing inside linebacker for you. Well, is he rotating?
He's down on the D line.
On the line.
Yep. He's a tackle for us, and it's funny because I said in an article, because we were talking about Jamarcus, and I said Jamarcus has no idea how good of a football player he is, and it was weird because pre-game, before the kickoff, he came up to me and he said, "Hey, my mom shared with me what you said about me in the paper," and I said I meant every word of it. And just that Jamarcus smile, I mean, ear to ear. It was awesome.
Well, and I thought that he played. I mean, those are big boys at Burlington, and we regularly saw Jamarcus in the backfield. I mean, he was getting past those kids.
Yeah.
So he must have a quick first step for you, and was putting pressure where putting pressure in pressure points where you needed him to do that.
Yeah, and effort. I mean, he's running stuff down backside. He's good. He's a good football player, and we're really excited to see where he goes from here. And I think that success kind of opened his eyes to what he's capable of. Mm-hmm. And again, we're excited. Now he's probably going to have a target on him. He's a leading tackler, right? And so teams know that. I know who the leading tackler for Fairfield was. That's just part of the scouting report. So they might be prepared for him, right? That's okay. You got to fight through it. You got to figure out a way, and Jamarcus is fully capable of doing that. Ben Ramatowski had a huge pass breakup in the end zone. Mm-hmm. That kid, it's crazy how far he's come in a short amount of time. It goes back to, one, his athleticism and his work ethic. Two, Coach Cullen just coaching him up and getting him in the right spots. But that looked like a pass breakup that happens on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. I mean, he looked like a college football player there. Yeah. How he closed the distance and punched through the ball. That was extremely skilled. And yeah, it was
good
awesome.
Instincts, yeah.
Yeah. And
something.
CJ, just quick about him. People know about him now, so he's not able to be the silent assassin. That's what I keep calling these dudes who are coming out of the woods. But he still did a great job. Yeah. And teams have to prepare for him. They know he's a dude.
And he makes it very difficult for them to run up the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, he was grabbing onto everybody. He was disengaging from blocks and doing the things you need him to do there. But I think that's a good thing. I mean, if and tell me I'm wrong because I'm not on the sideline, but if a coach is keying on Jamarcus Klein, what does that do for an Ike Thatcher or or Hayden Segoviano, the people that are that are typically your playmakers?
Right.
Now a coach has to worry about 6 or 7 kids instead of isolating a couple. And
it goes back to what we were talking about. You got to do your job because football's a systematic game, and if one part of the system breaks down, the whole system is in jeopardy, right? And so they're going to have a game plan where they're trying to double our nose, and that's fine. That's where our linebackers have to step up and clean up, and that's honestly where Sego had such a breakout year. Was CJ was he's so tough to deal with in the middle that they're doubling him, and it's opening up lanes for Sego to come flying through. And so again, systematic football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Ike certainly was his typical pain in their butt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ike, I don't want to have to deal with Ike every single snap, Yeah. And he might not always have the stats, but somebody's getting stats because of Ike Thatcher.
That's right.
And again, just systematic football.
Yeah. Where are we at with Teague? He didn't play. I don't think he played an offensive snap Friday, unless I missed it. But he was in there on defense, recovered that muffed punt snap.
Yeah.
That put you guys in position to win that game. He's chomping at the bit to carry the ball. Is that something that you can talk about a little bit, or?
For sure, yeah. If Teague Smith has his way, he's playing all 3 sides of the football. He's calling plays. He's putting himself in at quarterback. I mean, he's just the ultra competitor, right? Yeah. It's nice to have a guy that you're pulling on the reins instead of having to kick him in the butt to get him going. But not a lot of people understand what he's gone through in the last 5 months and how he's made this a lifestyle to rehab. I mean, that's how much football means to him, and that's impressive for a kid, but he wanted to get back so bad. He worked so hard at it, and honestly, his work before, I mean, helped him. So he was already in great shape, had a knee injury, but his bone structure and everything else was so solid that it just helped with the recovery process. Yeah. But he's in the running back drills. He's practicing the full practice. He's doing everything. We're just trying to be smart with him. And he's ready to go. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
You can see it.
Yeah. But we feel like it's our obligation as coaches to be smart with that. And we're a better football team with Teague Smith out there. Yeah. But we found some things at running back as well. And the awesome thing is as ready as he is and how much he wants to carry the ball and do all those things, he's also a team first guy. Yeah. And that's one of the things that I love most about him. and he knows that, with him where he's at right now, Sago and Cashman are the better option, and he's totally okay with that. He's going to help them every way that he can.
He is certainly the biggest cheerleader on the sideline.
Yes.
Certainly the biggest guy. And Brody, first couple, I think he had 4 carries. First 3 were so-so. The last one was a really nice run, off tackle, made some moves, and Bloodhounds are typically run at you, and the cut comes a little later. But he was making some cuts on that last run. I was really impressed with that last run he had.
Yeah, he's agile. I mean, he can make a cut, put a foot in the ground, and get vertical. He's got a little bit of a shimmy, and we don't dance too much. We want to get a foot in the ground and make a cut. That's kind of our style. But yeah, he did. He had a great game running. I think that was confidence. I think he's starting to like it a little more and more. He's a defensive-minded guy, which again, we love those guys. Yeah. But he can help us on the offensive side too, and I think he's excited about that.
Just a little bit about Marcus. I thought he moved the ball around. You guys had him scheme to move the ball well to different receivers. I think Leif had some targets, Henry had targets, Bolender had targets. Is he comfortable yet? Are you seeing everything you want from him, or is he still a little? I gotta let this settle in a bit.
He's getting better every practice. I mean, and you look at the kid and you're like, wow, right? And that was his first start. And I loved him up after the game. Actually, him and I had a one-on-one moment, and he's so hard on himself, and you could just see he wasn't happy with his performance. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, buddy, you're 1-0 as a varsity quarterback. He goes, and I got to get better. Mm-hmm. And that's just his mentality, and he said during the bag exchange after we got back home here, can't wait to get to practice. I mean, that's just his mentality, and we love that about him, but we've talked about it. He doesn't have to press, just go be yourself and trust yourself. And I think he's getting better at that. He had a really good week of practice. We saw some things on film from game film. We saw some things on practice film. And again, this is a kid that's just, he's putting it all together right now. He wasn't a quarterback by nature. I mean, he was a safety for us, right? And this is starting to become, it's new to him. It's definitely something that he's interested in, and he's getting better and better at.
He had no interceptions, no fumbles.
He had 1 interception.
1 interception.
Yep. It was as good as
that's right.
It was as good of a, it was as good as a punt at that point.
Right. That's right.
And so.
That was that deep pass down the middle that on third down. Yeah, that was a punt. Yeah.
And again, we watched film, and we have guys open, and I mean, we spread the ball. All 4 of our receivers out there had catches, at least 1 catch. Our running back had, opportunity out of the backfield. So Marcus is spreading the ball around, and that's very promising.
So just wrapping it up a little bit, 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m.?
7:30.
7:30, yep. It's military, first responder.
First responders night. We're excited to have all first responders to the game. And credit to Jeff Lamb for hooking that up and making it a special night. So all first responders, military, they get in free to the game, and they want them out on the field to hold the flag. Very special night.
Yeah, that's a nice night. Okay, well, let's fill up the stands and come out and watch the Bloodhounds go 2-0. Knock on some more wood around the office.
Roll
right.
Hounds.
Thanks, Coach.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed, and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
Okay, there we go. Help us if I hit unmute buttons. Welcome in, everybody. We are live here, Fort Madison High School, Jim Mule Field at Richmond Stadium. Realized I unmuted our microphones, didn't unmute it on the computer. So, but now we're here. Joining me this week is Dr. Tim Wondra. We've been talking for probably two or 3 minutes now, and
yeah, just like old times, you know. I forgot to hit unmute, and there we go. So, only now it's you're in control, so I can blame it on you.
There we go. Okay. Anyway, so Fort Madison Bloodhounds against the Fairfield Trojans tonight. Our captains out there tonight. As soon as I grab my roster here, number 2, Teague Smith is out there.
Number 56, Jamarcus Klein.
Number 63 is Aiden Benda.
And number 3 is Henry Wiseman.
There we go. So, yeah. Anyway, Fairfield Trojans here tonight. They won last week against Mount Pleasant. They are a very run-heavy team. The quarterback is number 9, Landon Nordriff, a senior. He went 1 for 4 with 2 yards passing. So that means they're a very run-heavy team. Number 12, Kason Miller, a junior, is their leading rusher. 25 carries, 236 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground.
That's a pretty impressive night of running right there.
Yeah, and believe it or not, the only person to receive the target in the passing game was also Kason Miller. 1 catch for 2 yards.
So like I said, that means they're going to come out and they're going to throw a bomb on the first pass.
Yeah.
And, try to catch you off guard here. Okay, so we got the coin toss here. And okay, Fort Madison deferred. Fairfield elected to receive the punt.
All righty. So, yeah, looks like for kick returning, they used two different guys last week, 2 different times. Number 21, Talon Bates. He had 1 return for 18 yards, and Sam Wheaton, number 7, a senior, 1 catch for 7 yards. Last night I went to print rosters, and I thought surely by week 2 they'll mostly be completed. Well, I opened up Fairfield's roster, and they had, I think, 17 players on it. They've since added an extra 9 players to the roster. So hopefully we have as accurate as it'll get for them. Yeah, I was pretty shocked to open up and see that few players. Defense leaders for Fairfield last week. Let's see. We had number 65, Brandon Brinkshorter, a senior. He had 1 sack. That was it for team sacks. He had 2 tackles for a loss, 1 by Bode Hoskins, number 4, a senior. And Brinkshorter also had 1 as well. Total tackles, 27 team tackles and 11 solo tackles for them. They did recover 2 fumbles, and they also had 1 interception. 2 interceptions by the same player, actually. Talon Bates had both interceptions for them. So, as we get set here for kickoff, I imagine it's going to be Henry Graham again.
That would be my guess. Number 9.
Number 9, Henry Graham.
Okay.
Returning back there is, I would assume, Talon Bates and
okay. And we're off. Opening kick of home season here.
goes back to Bates, number 21. He has it out. He's across the 20-yard line. He's still on his feet, and he's going to have a nice return here as he's pushed out of bounds at around the 37-yard line, I want to say.
Yeah, good job by Graham of staying back there and funnel him to the sideline to get him out of there, because that's the one thing that stopped him.
Yeah. Yeah, the first roster that I saw for Fairfield, they were only seniors and juniors. Then they added a few freshmen and sophomores to the mix, and I think another junior as well.
Which would explain why we didn't have a JV game or a freshman game before the varsity game here tonight.
That it would.
Okay, so it's on the 40s where they spot the ball. So if the camera messes up this year, you got to yell at me. You can't yell at Bill, because Bill's now an official. He's not here with us anymore.
I forgot to start the clock because last week I didn't do the scoreboard. This week I am.
See, we're rusty and out of practice on everywhere. Okay, number 12 gets the carry. Goes to the right side, gets knocked out by number 3, maybe 6.
3 would be Henry Wiseman. 6 would be Cade Denning.
I think it was 3.
Both are cornerbacks listed on the roster.
Yeah, Wiseman.
So gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. And, of course, on that carry was Case and Miller, their leading rusher for 236 yards last week.
That fullback gets low.
It's a pitch out to the left side. It's
nice job by the Bloodhounds. So you had Teague Smith got in there to start to blow it up and then finished off.
That was Miller again on the carry.
By who was it that finished it off? Was it K. Denning? Nope, 5.
Oh, Benjamin Matowski.
Matowski.
So 3rd and 7. No gain on that last play. And it's a play action with those right side. And it's completed down around the 10-yard line.
To number 11 for Fairfield.
It was Lucas Conzel,
I'll go with that. That sounds good.
junior receiver.
Did I catch it on the screen enough?
It was not looking. looking at the field.
Man, and you got yours is too fast. I can't. It's not delayed enough.
All right, so first and 10 at about the 12-yard line. A handoff to 15, Wyatt Johnson. He was the second leading rusher, 13 carries for 97 yards. Averaged 7.5 yards, and Kason Miller averaged 9.4 yards per carry.
It's work.
Said Segoviano was in there on the tackle. So 2nd and 6 from the 8-yard line. As you said, yeah, that fullback gets very low down there. It's a handoff to 15 again, and he's stuffed up there immediately. Bring up a 3rd down.
They hit him so hard he lost his helmet there.
You know one thing I really like about our scoreboard? I can see how many timeouts each team has.
You can read our scoreboard, which is kind of nice here, too.
So 3rd and 4.
Although I did think it was funny there, they didn't want you to live stream the field, but they'd show the replay on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and I asked permission. I said, hey, can I put a camera on the scoreboard? And the AD said, yeah, go ahead.
So,
shouldn't be a problem.
but I guess it wasn't live. It was the replay of the play.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine there. The handoff. And that Bloodhound defensive line.
They're doing a great job of clogging that middle up there. You got big old 73, Corey Arnett right in the middle of all that, helping just to create a dog pile right in the middle of the field there.
Brings a 4th down. Fairfield brings on a couple different guys. They send off Kason Miller. So I would assume, I don't know what I'm assuming.
Well,
looks like they're going for it.
No, that's a field goal.
Field goal, okay.
Number 58, Carter Moore, an offensive guard.
That kick is up, and it is good.
Well, so let's look at it this way. For as good as a return as they had there, they only ended up with 3 points.
I will take it. Yeah, last week.
They were a shoestring push away from having a opening kickoff touchdown there. So to hold that to only 3 points.
Yeah, that's huge. Last week, Carter Moore, the person who just kicked the field goal, he was 1 for 1 for field goals and 5 for 5 on point after attempts last week.
Pretty good little boot.
Yeah. Senior kicker.
And he's not a small boy.
Also an offensive guard and defensive end.
To play guard, you got to have good feet, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
5'10", 185. Something I got that I didn't even read off yet is the full roles for the Bloodhound coaching staff.
Oh, yeah.
I'll read that off now real quick. Head coach, of course, is Derek Doherty. I believe he also runs the special teams unit. Offensive coordinator, wide receivers coach is Justin Minke. Defensive coordinator and defensive backs coach is Travis Colin. Offensive line coach is Josh Weichert. Running backs and linebackers coach is Patrick Lamb. Defensive line coach, Ryan Smith. Linebackers coach, Christian Boyer. Offensive assistant and developmental level offensive coordinator is Logan Doty. Defensive assistant and developmental level defensive coordinator Chuck Banks. And defensive backs assistant coach Wayne McLaren. As we get set for this Bloodhound kickoff. Or Bloodhound kick return, rather.
Well, you would hope for a little bit further return on that one, but we just get to check out, see how good our offense is going to do this week to start, right?
Absolutely.
So I said about the 17-yard line?
Ish.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
So we got trips to the right, one receiver to the left for the Bloodhounds. In the backfield, you've got
Hayden Segoviano, I do believe.
Okay.
Number 11.
Yeah.
So Hayden was the leading rusher. Brody Cashman had a few carries in there as well. It's a quick pass left side to the lone receiver. That is Caleb Boland, or
Cade Denning.
Cade Denning, there we go.
That was a nice little gain on that one.
Yeah, about 5 or so.
I'll go with that. Okay, so I didn't see last week. Is this kind of our standard? We kind of go with a hurry-up offense, or is this?
Yeah, we did that a good amount last week. Yep, called a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Guzman takes a snap. Hands off Segoviano.
He's still on his feet going. That was a hard fought. Get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That could have been easily a 5-yard loss on that.
Yeah. See, I call it no gain. 3rd and 5. Real quick, Fairfield's coaching staff. Head coach Nate Wheaton. Assistants Brent Blakely, Victor Orney, Matt Jones, Brian Dunlap, Stephen Miller, Terry Allison, and Ted Richardson. Bloodhound ships to the right again, one on the left. Guzman gets a snap, rolls out to the right side. Looking right side, throws right side. He's got a completed pass. Henry Wiseman did that once last week as well. That was a nice first down catch and run there.
I'll say a nice little rollout and pass there. Get a little momentum going here. That's positive progress.
Ball is up to about the Bloodhound 40. Same look here. Chips on the right side, one on the left, the top of your screen there. Segoviano in the backfield. Guzman takes a snap. Handoff. It's fumbled.
Uh-oh. Still loose. And they got it.
It is a Bloodhound turnover. Fairfield ball now. Well, Fairfield did force 2 fumbles last week.
That one just like a hit, popped off the pads.
Yeah.
It was either a little high or one was bent over a little bit more. It kind of hit more off the front of the chest pad there and just bounced right out.
So Fairfield takes over at the Bloodhound 39.
That just means it's our turn to take it back.
I agree. It's a handoff to Miller.
And he got nowhere. Again, our defensive line had great push there and just blocked him off where he wanted to go, and he just kind of tried to dance, and had about 3 different Bloodhounds come in and make the tackle on that.
It's a tackle for a loss of about, I want to say, 2 yards.
Yeah.
Let's call it 2nd and 12. Fairfield sends 2 receivers to the left side. It's a pass play, and it is passed and nearly intercepted over the fingers of.
In the vicinity. Nearly is kind of being generous there. He's in
Well,
the
it was
vicinity.
tipped and then.
Yeah. I don't want to give people who are just listening at home, like, a false sense that it was off his fingertips.
Yeah.
He was a couple yards from it, but he made a good effort for it. But the important thing was tipped and it was incomplete.
Yeah. So 3rd and 12.
I got to bust your chops. I mean, come on now.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Fairfield's back at the line here. The fullback down on a knee, basically.
Gets that leverage, I guess. Play action here.
Yeah. Still on his feet. Passes right side. Incomplete.
Again, that closest one to that was the Bloodhound defender.
So brings up a 4th and long.
I think that was Henry on the Wiseman on the coverage.
Wiseman will have his name said a lot. Rather, I say his first name, or his brother's or not, is to be determined, but you know. Shout out to the Wiseman family. So back for the punt is number 7.
Sam Wheaton.
Sam Wheaton. He punted twice last week. And he 2 times for 74 yards last week, and that's a nice punt there, but
into the end zone.
you get touchback. I like that pretty well. So 6:34, first quarter. The Bloodhound offense come back out for the second. Oh, not a touchback.
No.
It's down at the 1. Wow.
Coffin cornered it.
Nice punt by Sam Wheaton. Okay, so let's see what the Bloodhounds do here. So Bloodhounds will have 1 receiver on each side of the field here. Keep a little bit extra in there for blockers. Got 2 running backs. I imagine that's Cashman and Segoviano. Quick pass to the right side.
Oh, get out of the end zone. Yep, it is.
Safety. Well, a 5-0 ball game is not what I anticipated for the start tonight.
No.
The pass was completed to Leif Boding, but
he was not able to get out, break that tackle, get out of the end zone there. Officials are still discussing. But, I mean, what's to discuss? If he got tackled in the end zone, it's a safety.
yeah.
I'm not sure what the...
Well, while they're discussing, I want to thank our sponsors real quick. They are the Bloodhound Booster Club, Penn City Current, Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Lee County Bank, and Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate. So after a hefty discussion here, both teams still on the sideline. Not sure what exactly the communication is here.
Maybe they're trying to remember, is it you do a free kick, you do, kick off? I don't know.
Yeah, it's week 2 for them as well.
I would love to have
second off the clock here.
It'd be fun to have the officials mic'd up, wouldn't it? Was it
Yeah.
XFL or that did that this year?
Yes. Yep.
That was cool.
And not that I want to think about this game last year, but the game against Iowa City Liberty Lightning, they had the officials mic'd up.
Well, I meant like mic'd up so we could hear them talking, discussing. Not just mic.
Well, yeah, for those kind of discussions, no,
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be nice. There's the kickoff. Thinking about the 25.
Sorry. Oh my
And
goodness!
still on his feet. Finally tackled. That was 21. Talon Bates, there we go. He was talking down about the Bloodhound 43. One receiver right, one receiver left for Fairfield. Hand off to the fullback. He gets a couple yards.
It's about 7 yards there.
Yeah, 6 or 7. On the tackle was Aiden Benden on that.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
I think it was 63. So 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the last play. 2 receivers left, none on the right. There is a pass play, pass left side. It's intercepted by Ben Ramatowski. Nice play. Number 5 right there.
Great job, Ben, reading that and just going right with it. Not being fooled.
Yeah, that was awesome. Clock at 5:28 here in the first quarter.
Although, if you saw the pass, I see why they don't throw a lot of passes.
But they're getting close to what they threw last week already.
They passed it already. Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. Bloodhound offense taking over about the 9.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'd like to see get our speed utilized here.
Trips on the right, 1 on the left. We have a flag on the field.
Did number 7 cross the line? Oh, we got a false start Bloodhounds. That's what
That
the
hurts.
initial. Yep. Sam Wheaton, number 7 for Fairfield, come jumping up into that A gap there, and somebody on that side moved. I'm not sure who, but the far official, line judge, blew his whistle there.
So 1st and 15. And there, Guzman kept it. And he didn't, I think, did he maybe lose it? Maybe go back to line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 15 on the 5, what the scoreboard says. From this angle, I'm going to have to take the word for it. Guzman takes a snap, looks left side. He's on his feet. He throws. Completed. Cade Denning with the catch there. He's still on his feet. Tackled finally.
At the 43-yard line. Nice rollout in there, and
sorry, that was Caleb Bolander, not Cade Denning.
nice job rolling out there by Guzman, and then keeping his head up and getting Denning there.
Yeah, or Bolander.
And a great job of Bolander coming to the ball there and continuing this play there. That's the speed I want to see.
Yes, it is. Trips on the right side, one receiver on the left. Segoviano in the backfield. It's a handoff to Segoviano. And he gets met immediately. Probably lost a yard there.
You can tell Wheaton's the coach's son. That guy knows film.
Yes, he does.
Sometimes it's almost like he's in the huddle with us.
So 2nd down. Ball's on the Bloodhound 43. Trips on the right, one on the left. Guzman takes a snap, rolls out right side. Throws right side, completion to Leif Boding. And he's up just about midfield, right at midfield actually.
Leif did a good job of looking the ball in, securing it, catching it first, then turning and running. Most time you'll get in the habit of trying to turn and run first, and you'll drop it or bounce off your hands. So great job of looking that in first.
So looking about 3rd and 3 at the 50. Trips on the left side, one on the right. That's Wiseman on the right side here on the bottom of your screen. Guzman looks to him. He throws, completes. First down, Bloodhounds. Ball is up to 43, 44. Yard line scoreboard says. Bloodhound strips his left still. Voting by himself, bottom of your screen. Guzman takes the snap. Hands off Segoviano. He gets tackled from behind after
a little bit more of a gain there.
Yeah.
That's a gain. I was going to say, Hayden's due to break one of these, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's getting that hard couple yards in the middle there, but one of these times he's going to break loose here.
Last week, Segoviano, 9 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown. He's due for a nice carry here.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. Guzman takes a snap. Still looking, gets rushed. He takes it himself, throws right side, out of bounds.
Good job getting rid of that one before getting a loss.
He's over the fingertips of Leif Boding. Brings up a 3rd down. Got 2:22 first quarter.
All right. We need to convert this and keep some momentum rolling here.
Bloodhounds trips to the left, one on the right. It's Boding at the bottom. I believe it's Wiseman, Denning, and Bolander at the top. Guzman takes a snap, rolls out right side. And he throws right before being tackled. Might have just been intercepted. It was intercepted. So another turnover. So Bloodhounds have had on 3 drives so far a fumble, a safety given up, and an interception. Not how the Bloodhounds envisioned their first quarter going, but there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, you're still at, what, 2:13 left to go this first quarter yet.
And Bloodhounds will receive the, not that we're anywhere close to halftime, but they'll receive the second half kick. It's a play action. Throws to the right side. Intercepted. Bloodhound football once again. That was... There's a flag.
We got number 5 on the...
Was it Ramatowski on the interception?
I think so.
I thought it... I couldn't tell. I thought that it was Wiseman there, but... Because Ramatowski's down here, and
Right,
Wiseman walked over from the other side.
I don't know. When they start moving, those numbers bunch up on them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're pointing. I'm not like when the officials are pointing. Give us the interception, then assess the penalty on us if you're going to do that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Don't take it away from us.
So here comes the call. Personal foul roughing the passer. Wait, what?
Oh, okay, I was going to say, how could it be against Fairfield? So it's against us. So the interception's not going to count.
I was like, how in the world? But okay. Yeah, roughing the passer on the Bloodhound, so the interception.
Nullified.
Yep. 2:05 first quarter. So it'll be a second. Well, it'll be a first down from the roughing the passer. The ball's on the 38. Call it the 39. Hand off to the fullback, and he's tackled immediately.
Right there. 56 on that one was the initial one for Bloodhounds.
Your Marcus Klein.
And then followed up by, is it 70? Corey Arnett.
Corey Arnett.
2 guys right in the middle there and on the right. Okay, so we keep rolling here. Same formation for Fairfield.
Hand off to Miller.
How is he not down there?
Finally brought down after almost being down the first time, in first contact. Klein and Segoviano in there on the tackle. So 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8.
That sounds about right. In the biz, you call that one a long 8, short 9, right?
So under a minute. Play clock at 7. Pitch out to Miller. And he is pushed out of bounds.
That'll be
shy
short.
of the first down.
So that'll bring up a 4th and probably, what, about 3 to 4?
Yeah, around there, I would assume.
So if you're Fairfield, do you punt and try to pin us back? Or do you go for it here?
We're going to have a quarter break before they have to make a decision if
Right.
they don't want to make a decision.
I mean, that's one of those, if they don't convert it, they're going to give us great field position.
So they're going up to the ball, but there's 3 on the official clock. And end of quarter.
Okay. So they showed their hand a little bit that they're gonna go for it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that they eat a lot of time off of that play clock before they hike the ball. So
that's where the small roster, they're trying to take the time, give their guys a rest because we got players going both ways. They have players going both ways too.
Yeah.
And we have a few more subs than they do, but so they're trying to do everything they can to give themselves as few plays as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, because again, even with the added players they added today, they still only have around 25 players, give or take.
Yeah.
And the Bloodhounds have a much bigger roster than that. I mean, they have more on my first page I have than they do on
their whole list.
Yeah.
Which, that's the ebb and flow of, football and high school football now. There were many years where we were on the other side of that. We were the ones barely enough to have a team and didn't have a JV team or didn't have a freshman team. And we're lucky enough now that we have a freshman team, a JV team, and a varsity.
Yeah. So we talked about a little bit before we went on the air here, but last week's Keokuk game against Ottumwa, if you didn't hear about that, when we were done with our game and already home, Keokuk and Ottumwa were stuck at halftime in a weather delay due to lightning. They didn't resume play until after midnight. Then they got delayed again, and they said they're going to finish the game the next day at 4 o'clock. Next morning they wake up and they decided to just finalize it. I think it was 23-8, Keokuk won.
So now they just set back they're going to punt, which I still would watch for a fake here.
Yeah.
Nope.
They do punt. Wiseman's back there, and it's downed.
It was a smart move by Wiseman to stay away from that one.
Yes. That was Talon, I do believe. It was that downed it. Talon Bates.
So we're at the, say 21-yard line.
Yeah, I was just really shocked at the idea of resuming a football game the next day. I mean, that's...
And once you pass midnight and they still weren't playing back, it's kind of a smart thing. Okay, let's recoup. But, yeah, that's also – it's a no-win situation on that one.
So Bloodhounds have the ball, and there's a flag on the field. That's one of those, if it's a closer game.
Dang it, this false start on us again.
That'll back the Bloodhounds up.
I think we're the only ones that have had penalties tonight. I don't think Fairfield's had penalty on them. I know Coach Doherty said they're a very, very well-disciplined team.
Yeah.
They don't make many mistakes, and they are, a junior and senior laden team, so.
Yeah. So play clock's at 0, but. Okay, now it's reset to 25. There we go. So they had an issue for a second getting that set. But now, Guzman avoids a sack, throws to the left side of the field.
Ooh.
We're going to have pass interference.
There we go.
On Fairfield. At least that's what it should be. I'll let them make the official call, but.
So that's all I needed to say to get a Fairfield penalty.
There we go.
Dang. I got to remember to do that sooner. Now, there are 2 hankies on the ground. Hopefully it's because of the same call.
Yeah, because it's thrown in the general area of that. Pass interference, defense.
Yeah.
Cool. Need to run this clock down a couple more seconds, 11:42. But anyway, going back to that Keokuk game, if that's a closer game.
You'd have to come back and finish it.
I mean, 23-8 with almost, I don't know how much time was left in the third quarter when they stopped, but.
Well, you got to think about it. So, okay, if you're a good coach, if it is a close game, you're breaking that film down immediately, and you're coming up with adjustments to make, and,
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
And again, I tell them, if you go all the way home and come all the way back.
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours later.
That sucks.
Yeah. But they didn't. So, Bloodhound offense here. Guzman takes snap, hands off Segoviano.
Nice
He's
run.
still on his feet, runs
Get there,
all
get
the
there,
way
get, yes.
around.
That was a nice job of picking through the defense there.
Yes, it was. And that'll be a Bloodhound first down.
What was that, Nick? Did you say it's a Bloodhound what?
First down.
I like that.
So the ball is on the Fairfield 44.
Yeah.
11:33 here, second quarter. Bloodhounds, 2 receivers right, 2 on the left. See Boating at the top of your screen. Guzman takes a snap, hands off Segoviano.
There we go. Segnieto's getting some positive momentum rolling there. keep that going. Each time it gets a nice little 3, 4, 5 yard run.
Yeah. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Nice thing they'll do too is keeps breaking off a couple more of these runs like that. That'll open up the passing game.
Yeah.
That play action passing.
10:58 here, second quarter. Guzman
Keeps it.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice contact there.
Nice job, Guzman popping right back up from that. I think that kind of woke him up. Some players need to get popped a little bit to get woken up.
Yeah.
Get the blood flowing.
So that was another Bloodhound first down, and they're up across the 50 now. Got the nice white F in there, the 50-yard line.
Put a little like black outline on that, or red outline. That'd be sharp.
Yeah. Clock rolls on. 10:44. 2 receivers right, 2 on the left. Segoviano in the backfield with Guzman, the quarterback. Guzman takes a snap. Quarterback keeper going up the middle with it. And he gets a nice chunk of yardage there.
There we go. Now we're opening some holes in the middle. Now our offensive line is starting to cook in there.
That's going to be another Bloodhound first down. See, Fairfield leads here 5-0 after a unlucky first quarter for the Bloodhounds, but they are rolling now.
Okay, don't overthink it, guys. Let's just push this, keep going here.
Bloodhounds keep 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Guzman takes a snap. Handoff, Segoviano. He gets a few yards.
So one thing I noticed since I hadn't been here in a year in the field, lights that actually are really nice and bright lights.
Yes, the stadium here, Jimmy O Field, got some new lights in the off season.
You know, and there's actually not a dark corner out here now. You know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and of course, if you're not from Fort Madison, they are adding on to the high school and the middle school here, bringing 7th and 8th grade to the high school, and kindergarten through 3rd grade out at the middle school.
And that will become the pre-K through 6th building, and then this will become a
7 through
7
12.
to 12 building.
So there's no more parking where there normally was. Sometimes people would turn the lights on. And Guzman, quarterback keeper.
Nice. He trucked the guy over. Yeah. That's
Nice
a little
run by
12-on-12 violence right there.
Yeah.
And Marcus was the one delivering the violence.
So it's a 3rd and very short here. Ball sitting at about the 29.
Oh. So talking about with the additions they're doing to the school out here and stuff, you said Dr. Aaron Slater is going to be on with you at halftime. Maybe the homecoming game.
I think so. Yeah.
That's kind of, and that'll be against Keokuk there. You kind of things are in flux still, but looking like you're going to have the halftime guest there.
And I don't want to say too much, but we might have a halftime guest tonight. It was kind of talked about yesterday with head coach Derek Doherty. It won't be head coach Derek Doherty, but he recommended somebody come up, and so we'll see if they do. But if they do, we'll have them at halftime.
Hope you're prepped for that one because I got nothing.
Pretty close to nothing, too. So I'm just going to just go with it.
It's called adapting on the fly, people.
Yes.
We will do what we can.
2 on the right, 2 on the left. Guzman, keeper, right side run again. And he's got a first down and then some up near the goal line.
Did a great job of just taking that angle of the corner there.
Yes.
So, I think you're starting to see a little bit of the numbers take advantage for us. You're getting a little fatigue on Fairfield side. And the superior conditioning of the Bloodhounds here starting to show through a little bit more.
Yeah.
Plus now the coaches have seen how Fairfield defense is going to react, so they're able to adapt and make line changes there, calls.
So, first and goal from the 5. Bloodhounds will run 2 on the left. It's a pitch out to Segoviano. And he's going to be just short, it looks like, from here.
I'm saying maybe 1 yard line.
Yeah, I would. Maybe 2. Either way, it's 2nd and goal.
Zoom in just a little bit. Don't let me forget to zoom out.
Okay.
Too much. You can see the football, but if I'm not quick with the camera with that one, you're gonna miss half the play.
So 2nd and goal from the 2 will stay on the scoreboard. Guzman, the carry, and
that was not good. He got mad immediately on that left side there. That left tackle came right through there, or right defensive tackle, left side of the offense.
So looks like he lost a yard or 2. So 3rd and goal from the 4.
Yeah. Sorry, people. I'm not trying not to give you headache there. Zoom in, zoom out.
I imagine if it brings up 4th down here that they would go for it here.
I think so, but we're not going to get that point.
Pass to the right side is complete. Bolander, but pushed out of bounds. So let's see what they do. They appear to be going for it.
I'm going to say it's from the 2. I think it's at the 2.
So clock was stopped at 6:58. I stopped a little prematurely there, but.
Okay. What do we got
Trips
here?
on the right. Guzman, we have a flag on the field. About 25 whistles blew out there.
Okay. Hopefully defensive encroachment. Please be defensive encroachment. Please.
That would be nice.
Be defensive encroachment.
False start, Fort Madison.
Dang it.
So now
you might be seeing a field goal. Maybe not.
So at 6:56, 4th and goal from the 8, roughly.
Yep.
Leif Boating had some good kicks last year.
Nope. We're not showing any signs of going for it. The officials are discussing again. I'm not sure what the discussion would be.
Because I don't think the marker has moved at all.
No.
That's why I was hesitant to say 8 there a second ago.
The white hat is showing what?
Coach Doherty wants some answers of what's going on here. You see there in the bottom left of your screen there's Coach Doherty and 2 officials talking there. Excited for college football this weekend, Tim?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those. It's like preseason games almost, most of these, but it's still nice to have some college football to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I plan on watching some. Have some family coming into town on Sunday. Spend some time with them. Labor Day. I almost forgot that it was Labor Day weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
I was sitting at work on Tuesday, and then I realized that there was going to be no work on Monday, and that was something to get excited for. So, Coach Doherty looked not pleased with the answers he got there as he kind of shrugged his shoulders at the end. But as it stands at 6:56, 4th down and goal to go for the Bloodhounds. And another
officials huddle.
So next week, we make a hefty trip all the way over to Centerville. I hope Centerville knows we're coming.
I hope you sent them an email or called them or something.
Oh, I plan on doing that on probably Tuesday since it's a holiday. But we're not on their bound.
So, yeah, on the go bound it wasn't. But then if you get through go to the Iowa High School's website, the actual state's association, high school association, and you go down to the conference or the games listed, and they're printed out on like looks like typed out on paper.
Okay. Because it's on the activity schedule as well. But
yeah, they list each team in the conference and who they play each week. It's on that one. But that's the only other place I found it, because I was searching quite a bit today trying to find that, because I was kind of wondering the same thing.
See, as a coach of softball, we've had some issues before where one game was on one thing and not on another. And so here we go. Bloodhounds are going to go for it on 4th and goal. Guzman rolls out to the right side. He throws, end zone. Touchdown, Bloodhounds.
I hope I had that on the screen. I think I did. Wide open out there.
That was Wiseman?
Denning.
Henry Wiseman, I do believe.
I think it was 6. Denning.
Was it Denning? Okay, Cade Denning, touchdown reception there.
And we're lined up to go for 2. And we're going to old swing
I think
here.
we're going to come back in for the extra point. Boating's back there. We did this last week, too, a little bit. We started out wide like that, and then we ran back in. And because Boating, the kicker, is back. Yeah, there we go. Now they're running back in.
You know, I'm not quite sure why. I guess if you ever decide you want to go for a fake, you can. But otherwise, I'm like.
Snap is back. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is good.
You know, we have enough trouble with false starts. That's a very easy way to get another false start.
Bloodhounds take a 7-5 lead. And no, we're not playing high school baseball. We're playing high school football.
As rough of a start as we had to the first quarter there, we're still up 7-5.
Yes. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, I mean, Fairfield had the nice field goal on their first drive, but they ran it up all the way right around the 35, 40.
Yeah, on our kickoff return. And then, again, it was the punter, our kickoff
Henry
kicker
Graham
that stopped it from going all the way.
So, yeah, other than that, Fairfield hasn't done too much in this game.
And we've kind of, shot ourselves in the foot with our turnovers.
Yeah, their defense they recovered a fumble and got an interception and forced a safety on us, and that's the summary of the game so far after that Bloodhound touchdown. So 6:49 second quarter.
I mean, you got to give credit to our defense to come through there and get the. Even though we've had those turnovers, they still get the stops and.
Yeah.
Okay, did I get you guys dizzy at home yet? Trying to show the cheerleaders there and stuff. And go so fast.
Fairfield comes out on the field now. But yeah, you talked about it earlier. Field is very well lit now, and like you said, no dark spots anywhere. Or there shouldn't be dark spots anyways.
Now we just need that, that heavy-duty paint to really make the field popping. Oh, it is showing up. It shows up pretty good here on camera.
Yeah.
It shows up better on camera than it does actually here in the stadium.
So Henry Graham's kick is away. It is taken at about the 11. There's a flag. And the ball is down at about around the 29. We have multiple flags on the field.
Okay, we're going to have, let's see here. We're going to go, there's two different penalties on play here. So we're going to have another officials huddle to sort this out.
Over under official huddles tonight. Let's set the bar at 8.5. What do you think?
I think we're almost there already. It is still, second game of the year for the officials. They're got to get into their midseason form yet. So, and you know what? The more huddles they have to take to get the calls right, I'm okay with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a nice, cool night here. It's not like last week. We guys were so hot.
Yeah, we had I think a kickoff was about 76 degrees. It's 73 right now. This first day of September. Where have the first 8 months of this year gone?
Yeah, good question. I don't like it when the white hat backs up facing that way, though.
Yeah.
That's going to be on us.
pointing towards Fairfield.
Well, I know the one here was that after the whistle blew, you had 2 Fairfield players still running, blocking on the Fort Madison one.
Yeah.
But I don't know what we're going to have here. Okay, what's the official say? Personal foul.
On Fairfield.
Holding. And a personal foul, Fairfield.
Okay.
So, do they... Nope, they're backing them way up there. Okay.
I'm not mad at that at all.
No. You know what would be even better now? We'll get an interception. We'll take it in for touchdown. We house it.
I like that. This ball's at about the... where it says 7?
7, 8.
Gonna work with that.
I guess I could run out on the thing there like I used to, but, I got to run the camera, so. I'll take out the guy next to us here with his head.
So, ball is snapped, handed off to, I believe that's Miller, and he is off to the races. He's got Leif Boating to beat. And finally pushed that up. Whoa.
Oh! No, how is that a penalty on us? He's the one that didn't stop.
No way. I don't know if you can hear it through our microphones, but a very upset bunch of Bloodhound fans, and they're going to wave the flag off. Good call. Good call.
Which I get the official. The official was all he was run downfield. And he just saw the kid going flying over the bench.
Yeah.
And Bloodhound players around him. And good job the other official coming in there saying, no, that wasn't ones on the field. Nobody pushed him. It was just his momentum.
Yeah.
It was a clean hit, knocked him out of bounds. So.
That was a good wave off. So the ball's at the 49.
Yep.
It's the Fairfield 49.
Oh, nice. Oh, we folded him in half.
Yeah.
Unpile here. Yeah, number 2, and who was on the bottom of that? Number 50. Number 50. Who's that for the Bloodhounds? Ike Thatcher. Ike Thatcher was on the bottom of that. He's the one that initially started it, and Teague Smith came up top and finished that off.
A nice job by the Bloodhound defense there. Looks like an 8. Pitch out to the left side. And
that's Miller's gone.
That is going to be a Fairfield touchdown.
And I don't see any laundry on the field.
That was, I think, Consul.
I don't know.
Number 11. It's 11-7 right now before the point after. Clock ran off a bunch there, so I'm going to catch mine up.
Kick is down, kick is away, kick is good.
So it's a 5-point game, 12-7. Scoreboard clock shows 5:08. I thought I stopped mine after the touchdown, but I don't know at this point. So there we go, 5:08, second quarter.
Now you match the scoreboard. Okay. That was not the runs our defense needed to give up. That was 2 big runs on that.
Yeah.
And one was the right side, one was to the left side. So it wasn't either like they're picking on one side of the offense or the defense.
So hopefully Bloodhounds can go down and score here, use a lot of this time, and get the ball back to start the second half. Fairfield comes back out. Sorry,
The
Tim.
last couple years here with Fairfield, it's been a grind out fist fight, which both of us teams, you go back 5 years, we were both bottom teams of the conference. Now both of us are, of course, they're not technically in our conference right now for the whole redistricting thing. But anyway, it's been very good matchups. I'm glad to see both of our teams are doing much better.
Yeah. As you mentioned, Bloodhounds went from 4A to 3A this year.
Where we should be. Much better.
So Fairfield's kick is away. And it's Bolander on the return. And he's up past the 30. He's up to about 32.
But yeah, it's nice to be in a conference where, it is same size schools. It's not, you look across the field there and they've got complete lines of defense and a whole other offensive line and group and
yeah.
you know.
We saw that a good bit in the last 2 years because, of course, the last 2 years' schedule was the same and just flipped home and away locations.
Right. And to our credit, we still did pretty good and we competed up there.
Yeah.
Coach Doherty has a good program rolling here now.
2 receivers right side, 2 on the left. Here's been quarterback keeper. Picks up a couple of yards there.
I like the effort. I don't like going up in the air like that.
Yeah. You got Denning and Bolander on the left side, and Wiseman and Boding at the top of your screen. Segoviano, the running back, with Marcus Guzman.
We need to roll in pocket again. Guzman does good with that. He's rolling out to throw.
Guzman rolls out the right side, throws. Almost.
Sorry, people. I missed that. My camera's slow.
It was Wiseman. Almost caught it there.
Good effort by Wiseman. He was trying to kind of dive for that a little bit there. Just a little problem.
So it brings up third and about 4. Bloodhounds work trips on the right. Got Boding, Wiseman, and Bolander. Denning by himself on the left at the bottom of your screen. Guzman takes snap, rolls out right side, throws.
Almost intercepted. That linebacker was right there with it. Read him perfectly. Number 4 for them. Bodie Hoskins. Oh. I would assume we're going to punt here.
Yeah.
Number 8, number 16 come in for the Bloodhounds.
That is Nathan Bowen, the punter.
And Henry Morris.
At 24 on the play clock, and there's the punt. Takes a decent Bloodhound mount, but then we have a flag on the field.
Uh-oh. That's kind of right in the middle of the spot there, so that's kind of a holding? Is that a... Where's the white hat at? Okay, there he comes running in. Put the white hat in the middle of the screen.
Call to come.
Shot block. Ooh, Fairfield. Okay. That'll back him up. Illegal block below the legs there on that one. That's a... Should be a... So we'll start at the 20. We're at 4:05 left to go this second quarter. It's 12-7 Fairfield. Fairfield starts with their possession here.
There's the handoff. Doesn't go
very much. Good job of the defense on that one, collapsing down there.
I'm going
Now
to say
they,
a gain of 1.
You know, the last series, Fairfield, we kind of stopped them, then they broke a big run, and then we stopped them, they had another big run for touchdown. So it's like we were stopping them for 2-3 plays, then they get the first down.
Yeah. Both teams with all 3 timeouts to work with here. 3:40, second quarter. Six on the play clock. They give it to Wheaton. Not Wheaton.
No, 21 coming around there. Nice job of the Bloodhounds staying home there. Little number 21, Talon Bates.
There we go.
He came in motion and pitched to him. Trying to catch the Bloodhounds sleeping in there. That right side of the defense did a great job of not flowing away from there, keeping their assignment sound, and a great stop. I did not get the numbers because there was like three Bloodhounds that were there on the tackle. So
I think they said Ramatowski over the speaker.
Okay.
So 3rd and 8. Play clock at 7. 5. 3. Say play action. Quebec throws right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I was afraid they're going to put pass interference.
Clock is still rolling. Shouldn't be. Now it stopped at 2:20.
Yep.
So yeah, pass interference on Fort Madison.
Fortunately, I don't think that would have been a catchable. I mean, I don't think the kid would have caught it anyway, but it also wasn't so far over his head that, wasn't catchable. So you got to call it.
So that's going to put him up to the 37?
Yeah, 37, 38.
So 2:20, second quarter. It's 1st and 10 Fairfield. Say handoff to the fullback.
Come on now.
Say it was whistled dead back at around the 50. It's on the
49.
So it's another first down for Fairfield. Clock rolls 2:07. And the center is the first one at the ball.
Every time, all the time.
It's another handoff. Met immediately.
Oh, great job.
73. Corey Arnett.
Corey came through there like a bullet and just met him almost at the handoff.
Yeah. Fairfield takes a timeout.
Ooh.
That's interesting. They've been in no hurry up at all now, and then a timeout.
They must have, it's one of those when they do something like that, you're thinking, okay, they got a special play they want to run here. They've got something they want to pull out.
Second and long, second and about, 12?
Yep. Got a nice turnout here tonight for the home crowd.
Yes, we do. Again, next weekend, rodeo weekend, we will, at least I will be in Centerville.
I'll be with you in spirit.
I know my parents, they're going to go see Alabama on Friday night. Got Ian Munzik, the up-and-comer. Should be a good weekend of music up at the rodeo.
Stars Wednesday night.
Yeah. So here we go. See what Fairfield is going to do. It's going to be a pass play. Quick pass left side.
Incomplete. Again, good defense by the Bloodhounds there.
Yes, it was.
Got Romatowski over there again.
Yeah, I think so. Might have been Bolander. So clock's at 1:35, second quarter. Bloodhounds get the second half kickoff.
I got it. So when we get confused on numbers, Romatowski doesn't have the big knee brace on. Bolander does.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Good looking out. There is pitch out left side.
Get out there. There we go. Nice job, defense.
We have a stoppage. Timeout, Fort Madison.
There we go.
So it brings up a fourth down. Bloodhounds have 2 timeouts and 1:24 to work with, assuming it's going to be a punt. I would imagine it would be.
Or watch for a fake to be pulled out here. I don't know, Wheaton's, he had that nice coffin corner punt before there.
Yes, he did.
Pinned us deep that led to that safety.
It's been a good game to this point. Fairfield has their...
A competitive game, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Good, I don't know. We've had several turnovers and penalties and
Yeah.
kind of been a...
Been a pretty good defensive game.
Right. Offensively,
was
I'd
last
say
week,
it's kind
too.
of been a sloppy-ish.
Yeah.
Undisciplined. We'll go with undisciplined. How about that?
Yeah, last week's game, both teams scored very early and then again very late. Bloodhounds walked away with a 15-12 victory.
Okay, Wheaton's in punt formation here.
We've got, I think it's Wiseman back there. Punt is away. It is
Good
Wiseman. He takes it. He's up across the 30 and tackled down at about the 36.
job. Nice return there.
So with just over a minute left to play in the second quarter, Bloodhounds have 2 timeouts to work with.
Okay, let's see if we get some positive momentum running into halftime here. Some nice little chunks.
Bloodhounds offense trips on the right, 1 on the left. Brody Cashman is in the backfield with Guzman. They send Cashman out to the left side. Guzman takes the snap, rolls out right side. He finally throws, and it's caught by Wiseman. Clock stops for a second for the chain movement. It's a Bloodhound first down. Clock. Clock was on 1:05. Here's the snap. Guzman has it. Passes left side.
Ooh, come on, where's the interference on that one?
Didn't target was Leif Boating. He definitely was interfered with there a little bit, but
The safety undercut his knees there while the pass was still in the air. That should have been pass interference.
of all the times referees let him play now. So it brings up 2nd and 10, 58 seconds. And we have a stoppage. Timeout, Fairfield.
Really?
So that is the second of the half. 1 left for Fairfield, 2 for Fort Madison. I wonder if Fairfield just saw something that they weren't ready for, or
Must have, because it was a dead ball, so it wasn't like the clock was running, that they're trying to save time or anything. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to blitz or if they're going to drop back and play coverage.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. If I remember correctly, Fairfield had 2 sacks last week. A couple interceptions. Both by, I think it was Talon Bates.
At times they've gotten good pressure, but other times we've also been able to keep them away. So.
Yeah. So let's see what the Bloodhound offense can do here. 57 seconds, second quarter. Guzman takes a snap. Pass to the left side. He's got Brody Cashman complete. And he's down across the 10, 5, touchdown, Bloodhounds.
And I got it on camera. I didn't get fooled. Well, they had Cashman in last time come out to the sideline just straight across, and nobody shifted with him. So I kind of wondered if our coaches saw that.
So 48 seconds, Bloodhounds reclaim the lead 13-12. Bloodhounds do the same thing again. They'll start out wide and bring everybody back in.
Maybe.
I guess I'm always just assuming that, but that's what they do. Leif Boating here for the point after. Ball, kick is up, kick is good.
Sorry, I was focused on the field. I didn't go up to see the upright there.
A 2-point game with 48 seconds until halftime, and then the Bloodhounds will get the opening kickoff for the second half.
Okay, we got to get down here. We got to make a tackle, and let's get this to halftime here.
Yes, Fairfield 1 timeout to work with here.
Yeah, see, that goes back to that. They took that timeout, and it still didn't help them any.
Yeah.
And now they would have 2 up. They'd have 2 to use here.
And Brody Cashman, and there is a running back. When at last year he was a receiver, so he's good at catching it. Guzman saw him wide open, hit him.
You know, that's almost one of those. You'll see it even in the pros still. When receiver's that wide open, quarterback kind of yips it a little bit. It's like, oh, I'm going to lay it in there extra too soft, and the receiver's like, oh, I'm so wide open, and yeah, they'll drop those sometimes. So great concentration by both of them, Guzman and Cashman, to complete the pass and to watch it in the hands, and Cashman used his speed there.
Brody is the last Cashman in that family in high school still. Kylie and McKenna graduated already. I know them quite well from the softball days. So, Bloodhounds ready to kick off. And there it is. It's a squib kick. Picked up by Miller.
Tackle the dude. There we go.
So with 41 seconds here, second quarter.
I almost pulled the bill. I started watching the field instead of the camera. But I got it. I got it still in the camera. Okay. So right at the 31-yard line here. Fairfield's got 41.9 seconds to go.
And remember, it's a very run-first team.
They've been passing a little bit more tonight, though. They've pulled us a couple times. They pull up passes. Sometimes it's been wobbly. Sometimes we got interceptions, and sometimes they completed it. They've not been smooth passes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Not
that
like
is
Guzman.
true.
Not like Guzman's pretty pass there. That was beautiful.
Yes. 2 receivers on the left, and it's a handoff. I think he kind of.
Oh, there's.
Oh!
We're calling ball here. Okay, crowd wants a fumble, but coaches want a fumble. Let's see what the officials say.
Bloodhound football!
The most important official down to the white hat,
Yes.
so we got it.
So 35 seconds, Bloodhound offense to come back out here.
Mr. Teague Smith is super excited there, and I did not see who hit it out there, but was just a great little juice for our defense. Now, if we can pop something up here and get points here, then we come out with the ball second half.
That would be awesome. Bloodhounds 2 timeouts to work with.
We could really open this game up a little bit more.
So they empty the backfield. It's just Guzman back there. Guzman takes it. Passes left side. He's got Segoviano just over him.
Slow on the camera, sorry.
So that stops the clock at 30 seconds.
I did not like the pressure that Guzman got on that left side there of the offense. I mean, the defensive end had a free run at him.
So 30 seconds, second quarter, second down. Segoviano is in the backfield with Guzman. Got plenty of time on the play clock, 30 seconds. Guzman rolls out the right side. He's going to go down. Sacked for a big loss.
That's one of those I wish he'd have just kind of chucked it out of bounds, but it's hard to do.
Clock stopped at 20 seconds. I didn't realize that. Down to 16 on mine, but 20 on the game clock.
We got the White Hats.
Timeout Fort Madison.
Do you have the starting like offensive line, defensive line stuff? If not, okay.
I don't think so.
All right. I thought maybe coaches sent it to you.
I got the coaching staff.
Yeah. I was hoping to call out the big uglies inside there, you know, the big boys doing hard work. I'll have to work on, try to see who comes out of the huddle here. So we've got 60 out there.
Trying to get this. There we go.
63 to 51.
We got 73, 50, 60, 73, 50,
and I got 51.
51.
Okay. So I'll call those out here in a sec. So 51, yeah, we'll go through play first here.
Trips on the left side, one on the right. Segoviano in the backfield with Guzman.
We got third and forever, 3rd and 19 here.
Guzman passes, deep middle. Incomplete.
Double covered there, but
13 seconds and a 4th down coming up.
so for the line, I've got, it's getting dark in here. Number 51, Justin
Maitner.
6'3" junior. And then we got number 60, Chase Allen, 5'9" junior. Number 63, Aiden Benda, a 6'1" senior. Number 73, Corey Arnett, a 6-foot junior. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one.
We'll get that in a second. They're going for it on 4th and long. It's a deep pass down the middle. Incomplete. That's 6 seconds.
Okay, so we got 63, 51, 73, 50. Who am I missing? 12. Is that it? No, that's Coach. That's Guzman.
Is Ike Thatcher out there, number 50? I bet it's Ike.
Maybe.
So here we go. Turnover on down. 6 seconds left. Fairfield to come out at about the 44. Fairfield with 1 timeout. Fort Madison, they're just going to kneel on it. So that will take us to halftime. We might have a halftime interview.
We might not.
We might not, yeah. So we're going to go to commercials for now.
Still 14-12 lead after
after 2 quarters.
After 2 quarters, a big play there to end that half.
Yeah.
For the Bloodhounds there with a Guzman to Cashman pass.
So we'll either be right back with an interview or we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half.
You'll just have to check back in here in a couple minutes and just keep checking in.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to go to halftime here on Bloodhound Sports. Bloodhounds lead 14-12.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at PennCityCurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound Sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at PennCityCurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound Sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 2243 for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound Sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound Sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975.
Okay, we are back here getting ready to start the second half.
Nick had to wake me up from a nap. Wake up. Ready to go.
Need them sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so in case you're just tuning in, this is a 14-12 game. Fort Madison leads, and Fort Madison will receive the second half kickoff.
You know, that's why I was talking with Mr. Bailey out here at halftime, and like he said, we are one or two plays, you know, balls off fingertips away from being up 24, 25, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we really are.
Just right there, right close to it. So, you know, and even if we just clean up the turnover and we had the first quarter there, you know, we gave them short field a couple times, and
Yeah, because it was a pretty rough first quarter, but settling quite well for the second. And
our defense did a great job of keeping us, because there could also be a blowout the other way with the sloppy we had, the turnovers we had there and stuff.
So somebody's on the wrong side of the field. It looks like it's Fort Madison.
Oops.
I'll flip things around here and
and we are ready to receive the kickoff. Let me zoom out just a smidge. Oh, wrong way. There we go.
all right. And the second half kickoff is underway. And it's taken by, I think it's Wiseman.
Wiseman's got a seam there.
And he's pushed out of bounds right around midfield, pretty close to it anyways.
Nice job, Wiseman, on the return there.
Not sure why the clock is still rolling, but it's still rolling, so
Now
finally stopped at 11:41.
Yeah, you know, I would say something about the clock operators, but since they're right next to us here, I can't kind of bash them too much.
And I like these guys, so.
They're a good crew. We'll give them a break.
First home game. So 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Segoviano in the backfield with Guzman. Guzman takes the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. It's a couple of yards. Call it a gain of
10, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
It is not fourth down. Get the little flipper sign right over there.
It's a
Second and 7.
second and 7.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Ball's
Short
right.
3.
I'd say the ball's right across midfield there.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Segoviano still in the backfield. Guzman takes the snap. Handoff to Segoviano. So 3rd and 5 on the right side of midfield, both literally and figuratively there.
Such a beautiful night for football here
Yes,
tonight.
it is first night of September. Guzman rolls out to the right side. He passes. We have a flag on the field, but the pass was completed by, or caught by Leif Boating. We'll see what the flag is.
That is usually in the spot of kind of a hold. So in with the line there. Let's see. See how rusty I am at this.
Holding on Fort Madison.
Yep. I was afraid of that.
So that'll take away the first down.
It was a nice rollout and pass there, too.
Yeah, it was. Nice catch by Boating.
So that backs it up to the wrong side of the 50, way back there to the 43, 44-yard line, 43-yard line.
So you cannot see it, but these new lights can change colors.
Yeah, that was red at halftime there where
Yeah.
the band was performing. Band sounded very sharp this year.
Yes, they did.
Mr. Colin DePriest, our new band teacher's got him off to a good sound there, a good start. That's Guzman.
And they're going to say,
Say he was down, but I don't know. That was a loss again on that play. That
Yes, it
last two have gone
was.
backwards here. That's not good.
so we are 4th and a
A
lot
lot.
of field to go.
4th and a punt here coming up.
I'm going to call it 4th and 22. Let's see. I think that's Nathan Bowen. And he gets the punt up in the air.
That went up, and the punt got to the first down marker.
So, Fairfield will come out for their first drive of the second half.
Okay, now we got to find out what changes Fairfield made, or what they're going to attack here in the second half. For the most part, we've kind of held their running game in check. They've had a couple big runs, but overall we've held them in pretty good.
Fairfield 2 receivers left. Handoff to Miller. Teague Smith made first contact, but Miller stayed on his feet.
Took about another 4 Bloodhounds to take and bring him down.
See, Miller showing that his 200-plus yards rushing last week was no fluke.
And he gets up kind of gimpy there. He's not coming out.
So gain of about 5, 2nd and 5.
I have a feeling the handoff's going to the fullback on this one.
Yeah. You are correct. And he's taken to the ground by Teague Smith as well as Jamarcus Klein. But they're going to give him 2 yards.
Wait, did they switch quarterbacks? No, never mind. Number 9 still.
Oh, yeah, he ran over to get the play and then came back out.
Yeah. Ooh, he's doing it the old way we used to do it. That wore out the kid.
So 3rd and 3. Pitch out, Miller. And he's got a first down and then some. Tristan Marshall in there on the tackle. This ball is on the 39. Oh, no, 44, my bad.
They don't give him any extra.
It's a handoff.
That went no. Good job on the defense there on the line, clogging it up, and then Thatcher come over top there to finish it off. Thatcher and 25 Cashman. Klein did a good job of holding his zone right there. Right, the play came right at him and stopped it into the wall there.
This brings up 2nd and 10. See what Fairfield does here. 10 on the play clock. Down to 6. Pitch out, Miller, and he's going to throw it. He does throw and completes.
And that was nice thing to see there. Was we had 3 guys there, but Fairfield had a guy over in the right corner that was wide open. Luckily, they didn't see him over there, but the guy they threw for, we had triple coverage on. So
3rd and 10, 6:38 third quarter.
Fairfield breaking out the trickeration.
Yes, they are.
To no avail.
So let's see what Fairfield does here. 3rd down. 2 receivers on the left. It's going to be a pass. Quick pass left side is complete. And then the receiver falls down.
I say, did feel like the air is getting a little damp, a little dewy out here, a little heavy.
That was Sam Wheaton.
All right, so now you got a 4th and about 9. Ball's on the Bloodhound 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Punt, or are they going to go for this? Wheaton's kind of in pump formation, but I don't know.
Wiseman, I think that's him back there, number 3.
Yep.
So 10 on the play clock. Gets the punt away.
It's a low line drive one. But it's got a great roll for Fairfield there. Down to like the 1 yard line. Dang it.
That's the second time he's.
You know, he doesn't get great height on him, but he gets great distance and
Yeah.
great spin on that. So that really takes a Fairfield roll and bounce and go. Which, you know, that's more productive than the height anyway.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 from the 1 yard line is where the Bloodhounds take over on offense. 5:42 third quarter.
I think it's safe to say you will not see a pass out to the side here.
Probably not. In case you missed it, Bloodhounds did that at about the same place earlier and ended up being a safety. Guzman, quarterback keeper. Oh,
He got out of there, but
yeah, just barely.
that linebacker came in there kind of high.
We have a Fairfield player down.
That was, I think, the guy that came in kind of high. Yep.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. But the player got up quick. Was it Miller?
That's that same leg he's been gimping on, yeah.
He's walking off the field, thankfully under his own power. Good to see he's okay.
Okay. So they gave us a gain of about 2.5, 3 feet on that. Well, not 3 feet, 2 feet. Because now the official can stand between the down marker and the goal line marker.
So here we go, 2nd down. We got 18 on the play clock. Guzman takes a snap, hands off. Or maybe he kept it. I can't tell down there.
Man, we're flirting with danger here.
Was handed off to Segoviano.
And they're going to say a loss on that one, a loss of about a yard. Not that we had a yard to give there, but
so 3rd and 10. Scoreboard hasn't left third, or
I
at
would say
least
3rd and
10
11.
yards to go since this drive started. We've got 3 on the play clock, 2, 1. Guzman is running around the end zone. There's a flag on the play. He throws, incomplete, but flag is in the area of holding.
yeah, they didn't help in the end zone. That's not good if it is.
Can't see. I see where the white hat is, but I can't see him. He makes a call from right there.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The safety would make this a tie game.
Yep. Half the distance to the goal. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Now he's going to go talk with the Fairfield coach. It's like a legal shift, baby.
Still talking about it.
So would you decline it or would you accept it if it's against Fort Madison if you're Fairfield? You get another shot at it, turnover?
Yeah, I mean, it's either way, the ball isn't going to move.
No. So, little Mr. Whitehat. Oh, nope, I thought he was coming out to tell us what it was. officially.
So it's holding on Fort Madison. It's a safety.
Yeah. All that discussion for that.
So it is a tie game, and Fairfield will be getting the ball. That is not what we wanted. So Fort Madison has given up 2 safeties in this game. I don't remember the last time we had a safety in one game, or 1 safety in a game.
Nope. And both of them have been off of Wheaton's punts where he pins the Bloodhound at the 1 foot line there. So hard to fly out of there. Okay, so basically we're starting over.
Yeah.
Now we got to find out how good's our conditioning.
Just to fill in at halftime there, I did get to talk to Scotty Melvin with Round Guy Radio. We were going to have a segment here, but we decided with the band playing it was going to be too loud of an environment to have that happen, so we're going to look to do something in the future with them. Rather they talk with us or if we go talk with them. But either way, excited to do that.
Okie dokie. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's my bedtime.
So it's a...
Oh, don't gotta bounce, don't gotta bounce. Oh, nut. Yeah, there's the flag. If it wouldn't have went out of bounds, if it stayed in the field there, we were right there for it.
Yeah.
It was. I get the idea behind it. It was a good idea, but now we're flirting with danger because we give them even better field position.
So real quick, score update. Washington is beating Burlington 32-7 in the 4th quarter.
Whoa.
Pella
Watched it last week too.
Pella is beating Keokuk 28-17 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's closer than I expected.
We'll see Mount Vernon later in the season. They are up 19-0 in the 3rd quarter over Union Community. So, Fairfield. Pitch out to Miller. Miller's looking to throw again. He will throw. And it's going to be pass interference on the Bloodhounds. And Coach Smith.
Oh, we got another flag up here, too. Ooh, are we going to get offsetting penalties here?
And we have an injured Fairfield Trojan on the field.
Cramps. He's got cramps. And then let's see what this flag up here is. All right, so now we got another huddle. Over, under on 5 minutes on this huddle.
The way it's been, I might have to take the over.
They've been having 5-minute huddles for one flag. They got 2.
Try to get some other. Williamsburg and Xavier tied at 7 in the 3rd quarter. 6 minutes to go.
Wow.
It is early, but it's senior night for Xavier apparently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Flag on Fort Madison.
Both of them are on Fort Madison. Yikes.
No score yet. Assumption and Davenport North are playing tonight. We'll see Assumption in a couple weeks' time. Wow, looks like Solon and Clear Creek and Man are final at 7-3.
So, okay, you had the 2 penalties. where they place the ball just doesn't make sense to me. They basically went where the pass interference was and added 5 yards.
Yeah.
And because it's not not 2 15-yarder, it's not 30 yards from where the line of scrimmage was. It's not.
So 1st and 10 from the 15.
Fullback gets the carry and goes nowhere. Kid on the far sideline was throwing a football up in the air. I thought it was a flag going flying.
That was in that last flag. Coach Smith threw a water bottle higher.
Almost to the light height there.
Yeah.
He was not happy. They had it covered well. And
Yeah. So gain of 1, 2nd and 9. You talk about the kid throwing the ball over there. That happened at Burlington a couple times last week where I thought a flag was coming out. Fairfield pitch out to Miller. He's going to run it this time.
gains about 4 yards.
So it brings up 3rd down.
I bet they will go for it all four on this one.
I don't know who just whistled, but that was a loud whistle.
It's kind of impressive.
Fairfield up 12 on the play clock. 3rd and about 5.
Uh-oh. Nice job.
Miller.
Good job of the defense flowing over there, getting the stop.
Yeah,
Held them to a gain of about 3. Okay, 4th down. We're going to say
See if they, I imagine they're going for the kicker did have a field goal and 5 extra points made last week.
You still got 4th and about 3 yards to go for there. Ball's on the, what they say, the 8?
Yeah. We got 15 on the play clock.
Of course, yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to see a timeout here. Down to 5.
Probably.
3, 2, 1. Timeout. Timeout comes at 1:20 here in the 3rd quarter. Tied up 14 apiece. So decision time for Fairfield.
You know, you got your list of sponsors there. That'd be a good time to
You are absolutely right.
throw a little love out to our sponsors here.
Sponsors this year: Bloodhound Booster Club, Penn City Current, Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Lee County Bank, and Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate. Thank you very much, all of our sponsors. So, once again, next week, Bloodhound Sports will be in Centerville for a 7:30 kickoff.
The game that's on the schedule but not on the schedule.
Yep. Depending on where you look, I thought maybe Centerville just hadn't put in much of their schedule, but I think every other game except for that one is on their bound.
Yeah.
But that could have been opponents putting them in.
Well, they had something with Clark County that was there, then canceled, then not.
I saw that. It was there, then it was like moved. Yeah, it was.
So they're lining up for the field goal here. Take the 3. Their kicker's been very good tonight.
Yes. Kick is blocked.
Blocked.
I'm not sure who got the block in there, but nonetheless, field goal is no good.
Cashman looks like.
Had a kid, Brody Cashman.
He shot through there.
So Bloodhounds will take over on offense inside the 10, be at the 8-yard line.
Of all the possible ways that went, that was not what I expected.
No, me neither.
I on my bingo card, I did not have getting a blocked field goal on there. So we come out to the 20.
Okay.
High school rule, I guess. I'm not sure. So, Bloodhounds take over on the 20-yard line here.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
No. Maybe that gets us a little more positive vibe going here.
That would be nice. Minute 20 here, third quarter. So, we got Leif Boating on the right side, along with, not sure that is, they send Wiseman in motion, give it to him.
I like that little play. Wiseman came in motion from the far side. We had an empty backfield with Guzman back there, and that was pulling an old play out of McGacky's playbook there.
Yeah.
Bring that receiver in motion like that.
It's Bloodhound first down.
Hey, it works. I'll take it.
Clock rolls on. Under a minute now, third quarter. Bloodhounds are on trips on the left, one on the right. That's Leif Boating by himself at the bottom of your screen. Guzman takes a snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got a couple of yards.
Sorry, I was watching the play instead of on screen.
30 seconds here, third quarter. Bloodhounds don't have to run a play here if they don't want to.
I would.
Trips on the left, one on the right. Segoviano in the backfield with Guzman.
We appear not to be going to, though.
15 seconds on the clock, 20 on the play clock. Now they look like they might with 8.
Yep.
Guzman takes a snap. Quick pass left side. It's complete. And Denning tackled out of bounds as time expires in the quarter.
2-3 in our.
Whoa.
Oh, that's the lighting system here. Okay. Oh, look at our little colorful lights we got going on here. That doesn't come across the screen, does it? That's the nice moose call. I feel like we're at a dance studio here all of a sudden.
So that brings the start of the fourth quarter. Not 23 minutes, 12 minutes.
Woo. Here, I thought at first, I was like, oh no, power outage. Nope, it's just our fancy lights doing their job.
See, this is the fun coming to Fort Madison for years to come here.
Yeah.
Let's hope they can get them back to straight white. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem. Not like years past, we almost had to have like electrician on standby to run over and throw breakers for us, or.
So ball on the 37, 3rd and 3. We start the fourth quarter.
Okay.
So Guzman gets his play. He's got Segoviano back there with him. Trips on the left, one on the right. Snap was low, but Guzman picks it up and he's going to run with it, and he's going to.
Close to the first down. And he picked that ball up and palmed it to make that run. They're going to mark him about half yard short. It's like a cramp, muscle cramp kind of thing.
So 11:44 fourth quarter.
Get some pickle juice out here for these guys.
Guzman gets up, but I think he has to come off. Yeah, he does have to come off field for a play.
Who's the backup quarterback?
Well, they got Tatum Shellick up there. Number 1 listed as a quarterback. And that's the only one on the roster.
And a punt? It's like we're sitting a punt right here.
Okay, yep.
Number
Bowen.
16, Bowen.
But I do see Tatum Sherlock with his helmet on down there. Number 1.
Yeah, I think it's a smart choice here. You want to put somebody that hasn't been in the game all game in there to make a crucial 4th down there.
Punt is away. Goes out right around the 30. Clock stops 11:18.
It's on top of the roof.
All right. So Fairfield comes out. Ball is at the 30. 23 on the play clock. It's a handoff to Miller. He runs around the left side, picks up a few yards. Teague Smith in there on the tackle. So again, a 5, 2nd and 5. So let's see here. Quarterback.
Keeper.
No?
Yeah, quarterback keeper
Yeah.
just rams ahead there.
It's going to be a 1st down. Clock rolls on, 10:27.
So right now they're going to try to take as much time to do this as they can.
They've been doing that this entire game. So 1st down play. It's a handoff to the fullback.
It's
Got
about
a
2.
yard, yeah, 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. And as you said, Tim, Fairfield taking all their time in the world here. Play clock at 17, so they still have a lot of time they could run off here. It's a handoff and met immediately and brought down.
Thatcher in there.
Ike Thatcher, number 50.
He said enough of that. We're making a stop here.
So that's about 3rd and 11 now. Nice play by Ike Thatcher. Ball is on the Fairfield 40. Clock at 8:47, play clock at 10. It's a quarterback.
Oh, Klein on the pressure there.
Intercepted. Who came up with that? Ben Ramatowski, number 5.
Jamarcus Klein put great pressure on that quarterback, hit him as he was throwing, and then Ramatowski did a great job staying with his receiver there and just stepping in front of that. So it's going to be a Bloodhound football here on the turnover.
So let's see what Fort Madison can do. 8:28, all 3 timeouts to work with. Not that they're probably going to need them at this point in the game, but and Guzman back out there. That's a good sign. Segoviano on the backfield, trips on the left side. One.
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch formation here.
Yeah. Guzman gets his play. Heard someone per se feed Hayden. I agree. They do.
Oh, somebody come headhunting in there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there.
That's 5-yard gain there by Hayden.
It was a hard hit on Segoviano there. Good thing he's okay. 2 receivers left, 2 on the right. We got Boating at the top. We have a stoppage.
I don't know why.
Timeout, Fairfield. So they will have 1 left in this game.
Ooh.
At least in regulation. We are tied at 14.
Okay.
So I will try to take a look at any other scores I can see.
You got the schedule on here.
It's on one of those sheets. That's coaches for Fairfield. Mount Vernon 33-0, 6:57 fourth quarter.
Mount Vernon's a good team.
Williamsburg 14-7 over Xavier into the third quarter.
Williamsburg over Xavier?
Yeah.
Unless Xavier's having a down year, that is a bit of an upset.
Final from Solon 7-3 over Clear Creek Amana. Wonder if that was really good defense or not great offense. I'm going to guess really good defense.
Yeah, those two teams, although Solon was kind of down for a couple years there, but 2nd and 5 for the Bloodhounds.
Guzman rolls out the right side. He throws.
Ooh. Nice completion there. Oh, sorry, too far. To Leaf Boating.
So it's Bloodhound first down.
It's all right. We'll take 5 yards, 5 yards. Work our way down the field.
So trips on the left. We've got Denning, Wiseman, and Bolander with Boating up top, the right side. Segoviano in the backfield with Guzman. Guzman takes a snap, runs around the right side, and he gets brought down.
He ran right into the blitz. The blitz was coming from that left side of the defense, right side of the offense there. That's right where he rolled into.
Yep. So we're up 2nd and long here. 2nd and about 15.
15, yeah.
It was kind of set, then moved back a little bit more, and then clock rolls 6:46. Guzman takes a snap. Looking right side. Throws right side. Completed to Boating, and we have a flag on the field.
That was like in the area, like a face mask or something like that out here. That was a very good catch. Very good throw on the run there.
Yeah.
Marcus is doing good on the rollouts, on the move, making those nice laser throws. Okay, let's see what the white hat says here.
Face mask defense.
There we go. Let's step it off here.
So that's a first down for Fort Madison.
Well, we had a first on the throw, but then, add to it.
First and then some.
That camera is upstairs on the roof. Again, you got your trips to the left, one to the right.
It's Boating by himself at the top of your screen. Guzman takes a snap. Hand, quarterback keeper. Gain of about 4.
3. Okay, Guzman, you got to hand these off once in a while. Don't take the
2nd
beating.
and 8, yeah. See, the official was just up. He wasn't any more left. Under 6 minutes to play here, fourth quarter. 16 on the play clock. Down to 9.
We're taking usually we're getting a little faster on our plays, and we're kind of taking our time here on the
3,
plays.
2, 1, gets it off. And he's going to keep it himself again. Run around the left side. Nice run there by Marcus Guzman. So that's a first down run for Guzman. Be first and... Okay, it's at the... nope. Okay, first and goal. Wasn't sure because the chains are moving
right
with.
on the 10. Looks like.
Yep, first and goal from the 10.
9 3/4.
Well, they put the chains down, then they picked them up, and they put them back down.
I would kind of like to stretch.
Oh.
Well, that'll either give us a first down or something there. Yeah. So, okay, let's see who they're going to for sure call this on. Defense.
Let's go.
Okay, so now we definitely have for first and goal.
Yeah, no more questions about it now. Ah. Trips on the right. Segoviano in the backfield. You got 8 on the play clock. Guzman takes a snap. Quarterback keeper. Runs on the right side, and he's in for a Bloodhound touchdown.
Yes. Good job by following his blockers there. Going around that right side. Hayden kind of snuck in there and got to be his lead blocker, looks like, on that one. And
yeah.
Marcus went right behind there. That right side of the offensive line did a good job of sealing their blocks and create that corner.
Now Bloodhounds will come in here for the point after. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, kick is good.
Oh no. How is that not roughing the kicker? I turned away from it, but
yeah, Bodie
he got ran into. How is he not?
He had to have gotten hit because he's limping off the field.
I don't get what the officials are doing here. The extra point was good.
So it's a 21-14 game. Fort Madison takes the lead. The Fort Madison flag goes across the track there. Okay, tonight's theme was neon, I believe, for the student section.
Like, okay, we had the football teams that are out here ready to go. The officials are not quite ready to go yet.
All right, it's a kind of a line drive kick there. We have a flag on the field. And runner still on the field. The second flag comes out. And it's finally taken down past the 50 at around the 40, but multiple flags down here, so let's see. Brody Cashman got up kind of limping there.
Okay.
Fairfield's walking back.
Holding Fairfield.
Okay, cool. Cool, we'll take that. That was a big run for them. Or a big return, I should say.
I was going to say, and that's kind of right where they were balled up, and then you had the flags come out, and then he popped free. So it's kind of like that holds what created the advantage for him to run get that big run.
So they're going to be all the way
20.
I like that.
Yeah, start off on their 20-yard line. 4:22 left to go in the game. Officially on the official score clock.
That's more right than mine. So I can go down easily. Going up's a little bit trickier.
To start yours a half a second later.
Yeah. All right, so Fairfield's drive here starts with the handoff.
Miller on the carry, gains 4 yards on that.
Tristan Marshall and Wiseman in there on the tackle. So
Most importantly, clock still rolling.
yes. Down under 4. Look for a pass here. They got receivers out wide.
Oh, we had a false start of that line. No flag on it, but that offensive line moved before the ball moved. It's a first down for Fairfield on the run.
So clock rolls on. 3:21. First and 10 Fairfield. 23 on the play clock. They're still taking their time here. 1 timeout for Fairfield, all 3 for Fort Madison.
What they got?
Eight on the play clock. It's a pass. Back rolls out left side, throws.
Leaf dropped it. A great defense by the Bloodhounds there. Mr. Boating on the coverage.
So 2nd and 10.
So for the schedule for the Bloodhounds, next week we, like you said, you're going to Centerville. Then we are home on the 15th for Williamsburg. We go to Davenport Assumption on the 22nd, followed by home for Keokuk, and that's homecoming here. Home versus Mount Vernon, on October the 6th. Go to Mount Pleasant on the 13th and at Washington on the 20th of October to finish the regular season.
So 2nd and 10 for Fairfield here.
It'll be kind of different to go
Looks like a 4.
some new teams we're going
Yeah.
to travel to there. That's a big run for them.
It is a big run. So 1st and 10. 45-yard line. 2:45. It's a handoff.
A nice job, defense. Cashman got in there, looks like, I think.
So clock winds.
Loss of about a yard on that one.
2.5 to go. 2nd and 11. You got to wonder, is Fairfield going to keep taking their time?
Yeah.
I mean, down by a touchdown, 1 timeout.
They're going to, they already think, okay, they're scoring, they're getting for 2.
Yeah.
It's score without giving us too much time.
Play action. Ike Thatcher's there, and he goes down.
Good job, Thatcher, getting around there and staying with it. Then Jamarcus Klein finishing him off.
And we have a
timeout, Fairfield.
That's their last one at 1:54.
Yeah, that was not what they had planned for at all, because Thatcher did a great job getting around that left side of the defense there, cutting off where the quarterback was rolling to, and then forcing that quarterback to step up, and then that's right where Jamarcus came in there to finish him off.
That was huge. Loss of about 3 yards and bring up 3rd and 14 after the timeout. So Fairfield, no more timeouts. Minute 54. They're on their own 42-yard line. And again, last week, Fairfield didn't pass very much, and they've passed a lot more tonight, but not too much going for them with the passing game. Fort Madison's back out there ready. Fairfield's still talking it up.
No, on their passing offense for Fairfield, their quarterback, he's going where he's supposed to go, or where the play call goes, that's where he's going. Mm-hmm. Now, whether their guy is open or whether they fake this out or not, but most of the time we have been right there step for step. We're making the interception or knocking it away.
Yeah. Yeah, great defense tonight by Fort Madison, as it was last week against Burlington. So here we go. Pass play. Passing right side. And it's complete. And it was a touchdown saving tackle by Wiseman, I believe that is.
I think so.
So no timeouts for Fairfield. We're down to 1:32 officially, but the clock never stopped.
Wind it. Now they stopped it. Now it should be rolling. The clock should be going. Clock should be going. Clock should be running. Run your clock. Clock's running. We hurt ourselves on
flag.
that.
Hopefully on Fairfield. Holding offense.
There we go. Back it up.
The pitch out to throw by Miller.
Intercepted by the Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds ball.
I think I got that back there fast enough to get it. All right, who came up with that one?
Was it Bodie? Officially 1:16 on the clock.
Okay, like you said, Fairfield's out of timeout, so we can take the knees here.
All right. All right. Marcus Guzman takes the knee.
Wind the clock. Take this down, do it one more time, and we should be out.
We have
what do we
whistle.
have now?
What are we doing? There's fireworks, a little early. Still applies, but Why are we stopped?
I don't know what the officials were stopping it for.
You raising the roof? What are we doing? Jordan, what are we doing? $103. Jordan, come on. Now we roll it. Okay. So game was over 5 minutes ago, but we were just now winding the clock with under a minute to go. We had our victory fireworks. So yeah, we'll get under 40. We can kneel on it and... And now Marcus Guzman will take a final knee. Unless we're going to stop the clock again, but... So that's going to do it. Fort Madison moves to 2-0. Fairfield to 1-1.
It's a hard-fought 21-14 victory here.
And you look at the score, you'd think it was just 2 touchdowns for Fairfield, but it was a field goal, a touchdown, and 2 safeties. So a well-fought game by both teams. (21-14) your final. As you can at times see the post-game handshakes.
Well, Nick, it was fun getting
Yes,
us start
Tim.
off, getting back here in the routine.
Well, thank you very much for your help tonight. Look forward to seeing you for most of the remaining games on the schedule.
Yep.
I want to thank our sponsors one more time here: Bloodhound Booster Club, Penn City Current, Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Lee County Bank, and Carla McEntee with Fraise Auction and Real Estate. So again, yeah, next week we head to Fairfield. Centerville. Looked at Fairfield here. Yeah, to Centerville we go. Hopefully be a good game. We'll try to get some scores one more time.
Big Red.
Let us see. So just have Washington 32, Burlington 7 in the fourth quarter. Williamsburg 21, Xavier 14 with 3:06 fourth quarter. Pella defeats Keokuk 31-17. Mount Vernon 33-0 over Union Community. And that is it. Waiting on some other games to be scored. But yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in tonight. Look forward to seeing you again next week from Centerville. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Hopefully you have cell phone coverage out there. If I remember right, that was one of the ones where I had to tape my cell phone on the outside of the building.
You know what? Centerville's coming back to me now.
Up in the right-hand corner or something, just to get enough of a signal. And
yeah, we'll see what we got. We'll work with what we got, and yeah, we'll be in Centerville next week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Have a great, safe Labor Day weekend. We will see you again next week. Bloodhounds win tonight, 21-14 over Fairfield.